Yeah, of course the game does this. Hi, I'm Crutus26. Welcome. It's coaching time for Substick, and my game did the thing, so I have to restart. Dota 2. So you're gonna have to be in the pick phase by yourself, but I suggest you play somebody comfortable anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I have no control over what your team picks, meaning that regardless of what I tell you, it's really not going to help.
Okay.
I'm coming back in the game.
Big Jug.
Jug is a solid safe lane carry. He's a meh offlane carry. Not a mid. Doesn't do enough. Doesn't win the lane and then doesn't really roam very well. And you can do it. It's better than some, but better than Techie's mid. I mean, what isn't?
MMR is actually 1.2. Is that good?
1.2k. Let's go. You're over 1k. I'm excited. Work here is done.
Guardian 3, I think. Yeah, Guardian 3.
All right, so you're with Leshrac bottom. You should hover over your lane. I think that's a very important part of Dota. Has anybody said anything to me, by the way?
No.
Okay, good. Sometimes people address
Nobody here has mics.
No, I meant
barely.
text because I didn't see that text.
Only 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
All right, so mid sniper isn't terrible. Offlane Broodmother is honestly questionable. It could work though, especially at the MMR that we're at. I actually don't think it's awful. Your big problem is going to be a lot of the heroes actually. Okay, so items. I can't see your items right now, but you should have 2 sets of tangos, a salve, a quelling blade, and 3 iron branches.
3?
Yeah, and that should be all of your money.
What about a mango?
No, screw that. And that should be all of your money. And the reason why is 2 of the iron branches build into a wand, which is why you don't need a mango. And the 3 iron branches also give you 3 doll stats, meaning your mana pool has increased. So you should be fine. Also, they're stats, and stats are the way to win Dota nowadays. And I mean that.
I don't know what you said, but alright.
Like, having stats in items versus having consumables is the way people are winning Dota now.
So what do I do with the 3rd iron branch then? Do I just eat it?
Eventually. You should always eat your 3rd iron branch on your last tango.
Okay.
The reason why
I
is because it
eat
doesn't...
all of them and then I forget to make a wand.
Well, yeah, so if you have to, you can eat another iron branch. Don't get me wrong. So, like, if you're really hurting and you have 2 tangos left, don't be afraid if we haven't made your wand yet to eat both of them one after the other, because they're supposed to be flexible. However, I don't think you're going to need to do that. So, the first items you're going to build are your Wraith Band and your wand. It's up to you which way you do it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know your lane yet, so... You're going to obviously skill Q first. Unlike most heroes, it's not really a situation where there's another skill.
So should I just rush Ags instead of Battle Fury?
No. You shouldn't rush either of those.
Why not?
They're bad.
No, but Ags is pretty cool though.
Ags is cool, but we'll get an Ags if it works for the team comp. But Ags is actually bad here, because you're going to Wind Ranger is really resistant to Ags, as is Lina, because Lina will have a Yules and Wind Ranger can use evasion. And then on top of that, Crystal Maiden should have a Glimmer, which also cancels ult. So you have a really weak ult lineup here. You're going to want to use it ideally on Sven and on Alk. Spin and follow.
What?
It's okay.
Oh. I was just gonna get the rune.
Awesome. Your Leshrac just set you up so you could get a full duration spin, but it's fine. Not a big deal. I would tango up, actually, because you will not have full health by the time the lane starts, and you're against a ranged hero. Perfect. Alright. Careful with your block, just because usually if the enemy doesn't block, you'll be under tower.
Hey Jug, I'm gonna try to keep the lane pulled back as much as possible.
Gotcha,
Perfect. That block actually is beautiful. Alright, so focus entirely on last hitting. I don't know your skill on last hitting, but as long as you get last hits, you win the game. Because with my item build, my skill build, and your last hits being good, we win. So far, I am impressed. This alchemist can't do anything to you besides a little bit of right click. He doesn't have any ability to hurt you at all, because if he starts channeling unstable concoction, you see it, and you just get ready to spin once it hits air. So Lina is your only concern as far as spells are, you know, concerned, I guess.
What do I do with this lane? It keeps hitting me.
Just tango. Tango and tank it. There's nothing you can do. It's Leshrak's job to do anything with her. If she stands still next to you, you can try spinning on her, but she's gonna hit you. Leshrak's gonna charge them. I would spin. Yep, spin on this guy. Follow him. Just make sure you're walking with him. Don't bother right clicking. And that's a good first slug.
Blood. Last of my kind, but first in this.
Nice job. Alright, Tango. Don't forget. Always when you're low on health, Tango. Alright, buy your Wraith Band, send it in. You can buy whatever parts of your magic wand you can afford. I think you can afford the whole thing, actually.
Oh, so you can see my money too?
Yeah. I would back up. Your Leshrak's not here. Lina's gonna try to stun you. Just let that last hit go. Well, let deny go, I mean. Alright, Tango again. And you're gonna take these creeps under tower, so good luck last hitting. Make sure next level you max that spin. That's all that matters. Just stand towards Alchemist. You'll be outside the asset if you're like on top of him. Alright, send that wand in as soon as possible. No rush, just in general. The wand gives you a much needed a 1 to all stats and the crazy regen. Yeah, Tango up. Your Leshrak's got the right idea. Alright, send it. Next thing you're going for is phase. Well, do you need phase boost this game? Spin out. Alright, once you're outside the range, I would actually switch your salve in for your Tango, then use it. And make sure you send your courier, because you need that wand. Yep, next thing you're going to do, actually, is, I think, treads. I think you can afford it. You can get power treads this game. Power treads are actually better than phase. Okay, you walked into acid and canceled yourself.
Okay, I just realized that. Okay, fuck.
Questionable.
Alright.
Use your Tango, because you still need health. Your last hits are still pretty good. I can't see how many last hits you have, but I've watched you last hit, so... You're still doing well.
17. Is that good?
I mean, it's okay. For MMR, you're fine. You've gotten some solid last hits, especially under duress. You are actually being harassed, which is rare. Alright. You're a little tankier now, thanks to the 1 to all stats from the wands. You get over the two Iron Branches. Alright, this last Tango, you're going to use your Iron Branch for, so put your Iron Branch down, then Tango it. After you last hit these creeps. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Perfect. Alright, you're going to get some good regen off this.
Should I just get healing ward?
Yeah, sure. Just don't use it right now, but yes. Now remember, healing ward's worth a lot of money, so when you put healing ward down, you're going to put it down like I'm going to draw. You can see my drawing, like way over here. They pulled the way, like back by the tower. Like you're going to try to wait to use healing ward until you're back at your tower, then you're going to put it in the trees so that they can't see it. Spin it, spin. You're going to get all the last hits while you do it, that's why. It's twice as effective because you just got a bunch of money. Alright, that was worth it. You got a ton of money from that. The rune's up.
I don't think I can get it.
Yeah, probably not. I just figured I'd pick it out for also our team on top.
I'm gonna pull a lane.
Alright, he said he's pulling, so be careful. There's no value in canceling her clarity. She's already almost full. Alright, I would back it up. Let your creeps die. If you miss the last hit, it's fine. You could just stand right here-ish. You see my drawing, right?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Okay,
I see it.
that circle.
I'm not very
was
good at macroing my healing word though.
Microwing your healing ward. I mean, when you use it, you're literally gonna put it right into the trees.
I think they're awarded.
Okay.
The worst thing you can do is have your healing ward die, because then it wastes the mana you used. It puts it on cooldown, and it's a bunch of money. It's worth a ton. If you were a little faster, you would have got that. It's okay, though. Alchemist is busy trying to harass this Leshrac for no reason. Ignore that. You are the core. You don't care about your support at all. Treads are something you won't often see on Juggernaut, but they're actually better when you ult. Alright, yeah, send those bad boys in. He's level 3. Yeah, right-click the crap out of him. He can't stay here. Alright, and spin. Perfect. I mean, granted, Lena actually missed her stun anyway. She expected you to run for some reason, but... Oh, Leshrac got that money. Nice. Next thing you're going to buy is... Let me think about it. You're honestly fine. Just walk away calmly.
My shark's probably dead.
Leshrac might die. You are correct.
Should I help him?
There's nothing you can really do. He's fine. He had a stick. I mean, he's good. All right, now you can help. Spin. Yeah, chase that Lena. You're fast now. She didn't realize you got boots just now. All right, I would actually wand as soon as you can. You need the burst just to make sure you can't die. And you're fine. It's like you didn't spend anything. Almost full health, full mana. That's why wand is good. Back to last setting. So you need Mask of Madness. That's what you need.
Ags?
Mask of Madness.
Then Ags.
No.
Wait, why not?
You just don't need
I
it.
mean,
It's a really bad Ags game anyway, but on top of that, it's just not a good early item. Ags is a late game item. It's too expensive and doesn't do enough. Small items win games. Your Mask of Madness also does significantly more damage than any other item you'll get almost this entire game. You should switch your treads to agility as well.
Oh.
It'll help your last sitting substantially.
does agility give damage?
Try to go
Yes.
for it. No, nice.
When you're an agility hero like Jug, yes. It also gives you attack speed and armor. And move speed.
Careful.
So it does everything. Alright, you don't want to... Watch out very carefully. If you see an enemy hero approach you... Okay, I would actually go farm this. It's safer. You can put your healing ward down over here. And then just farm it. Make sure you take that last hit from Leshrac. He doesn't get last hits. They're yours. Alright, now put your healing ward right here. And now you can farm. It's going to help you and Leshrac, and it's not going to die. Yep, you can just regen for a second. And it's in almost no danger. That's like the simple, easy way. Yep, send that Morbid Mask now. It's valuable even by itself. That's basically your sustain for the rest of the game. Alchemist is coming over, and you have ult. If Alchemist walks right around this area, you're going to run at him and spin, and then as soon as spin runs out, you're going to ult him. As long as the health
Should I
matters.
just not charge him then?
Don't charge him. He'll walk out. He's fast, too. He's actually faster than you are. If he sees you coming, then... Alright, go.
Here? Oh.
Can you catch him? He's a little bit... Okay, he died. Take it as a win. You know why he died? Because his items are crap and his level's crap.
Oh.
If he had been even remotely the same level as you, he would have lived. Alchemist is currently level 5, and you're level 7. If he sends that back to base, you're going to snag that. Because it's a Broodmother, that's fine. Alright, Leshrac is using Broom Handle, questionably enough. You can ask your Leshrac for that Broom Handle, if you want.
Just for what?
Broom Handle, it's a jungle item, it's very good.
Broom handle?
Yeah. Hey Lesh, are you using that Broom Handle? Because Jug could use it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him.
Cool. Good team player. Ooh, sniper out trusty shovel. That's really good for him.
Radiant have fortified their towers. Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice, got the catapult. I was worried. So, what you're going to use Mask of Madness for, you should never use it in lane. If you're like farming the lane creeps, you're asking to die because of the armor reduction. You're going to use it in two circumstances: when you're farming jungle, and when you ult. After you ult. Because you can, I don't know if you know this, but you can Mask of Madness after you ult. So you start ulting, then immediately mask, and it increases your attack speed substantially. And you will absolutely tear through people. So you're under a tower, so I would go farm. Whenever these creeps are over in this direction, they're too dangerous to take. And so you usually have more worth out of farming jungle creeps, especially considering usually there's jungle items to get.
Ox top.
Yeah, Selena's still there. You don't have ult yet, so you can just keep farming in the jungle. You can actually... Well, it looks like Leshar's clearing it. You're kind of screwed. Okay, never mind. Oh, she's leaving. Good, good, good. All right, push. That's your job.
So much for that.
All right, back up. Get right outside the tower range right here and wait. You're going to wait for the next creep wave to come, which is coming in a few seconds. And then you're going to hit the crap out of that tower.
Can I use my Mask of Madness?
Yeah, go ahead. It's risky, but go ahead. Just be careful. If anybody TP's in, you got it back. Alright, let's try and you were going to take the tower easy. He has Diabolic Key to go. Perfect job taking the tower from your Leshrac. Alright, talent. You definitely want move speed. Always. Forever. And you didn't take it.
Oh.
Try not to rush
I was
talents.
just doing the guide.
Yeah, try. Well, you're not doing a guide. I'm coaching you.
Did I just get rid of it then?
All
How
right.
do you get rid of the
You
guide?
can't. Too late. Too bad. Sucks for you.
Oh.
Farm.
Your top tower is under attack.
They're permanent decisions. That's why you should be very hesitant over which ones you take. Movement speed lets you catch up to enemy heroes. It lets you get out of fights. And in fights, it stops people from kiting you.
Okay.
That particular talent isn't the end of the world. I would say every single other talent in the list is more important. So at the very... Not just because it's a low-level talent, but because at least both decisions are questionably okay. And Mask of Madness.
Should I help the top lane or no?
No, screw
Actually,
them.
wait, you already took out the tower.
You're position 1. You fuck your team. Honestly, fuck your team.
Oh.
Unless there is a crazy fight in which you think you would... Well, you're positive. You can't even think. You have to be positive. Your influence would change the fight outcome dramatically and get farm for you. Otherwise, it is pointless. All right, so
What do I
next
get now,
item,
then?
next item you're going to get, I honestly think a Maelstrom is probably your best bet. Actually, Mjolnir, yeah. You queued up the whole Mjolnir, but I agree with that. The whole Mjolnir is good. All right.
When am I gonna get Ags though? Am I just never gonna get it?
It depends on how long the game goes. If it goes long enough, you'll get it. Alright, Mask of Madness, take these two camps. Best thing about Mask of Madness is it increases your move speed, so now like walking to this next camp is faster, and it saves you time. Your skill build is correct, by the way, not spending too much on Healing Ward. Healing Ward isn't that great. Alright, TP top. We need to push, and there's a fight. And this time you can actually matter. Alright, ult and immediately Mask of Madness. No hesitation. Ult first, then Mask of Madness.
Oh shit.
Alright, yeah, Mask of
Oh, what
Madness
the
first.
fuck?
Alright, run.
Oh shit.
Things went wrong. Alright, you don't want to fight anymore. Just protect the tower. Wait for your cooldown. In 5 seconds you'll have it back, and then the option becomes available again. They're probably going to back anyway. But at least if somebody stays, you can kill somebody. There's a ward here, so careful. There you go. Bruma's got it. Alright,
Should've just
take this
farmed
rune.
the
Take this
jungle
rune.
Wait, what? Oh.
Take the rune. Just keep up. If somebody tries to contest, you can kill.
I'll take that as tribute.
Should we just go back to jungle then?
Somebody's taking the jungle over there because it's sniper. You can't really take the farm from him. You can go mid and take that farm.
Sven TP bottom.
You can, quote, help push. His prophet actually understood your position, just let you to, which is really nice. That's a good interest prophet. He realized he can take farm other places on the map and let you do your thing. Wind Ranger is here, careful. She's the only person you can't just ult freely. You have to wait for Wind Run to be on cooldown. You can take, yeah, this camp right here is a good camp to take. The level 2 items are available, so you might find something too. Okay, so what you want to do with Wind Ranger is you want to spin on her and try to make her leave your radius with Wind Run. And then after Wind Run pops, you can ult her. Basically. You almost trick her into wasting Wind Run. And if she doesn't use Wind Run, then you just enjoy the fact that you spun on her for free and then you just don't ult her. Never ult her if Wind Run hasn't come up, because if she uses it after ult, it's pointless. She's smart. She's spacing you out, which is fine.
I think they're gonna push bottom.
You were here first, so I don't really feel bad you taking this over Sniper. Don't worry about Krista Baden. She's nothing. You can spin off Frostbite. Perfect. All right, now you want to close in on the Krista Maiden. She has no defensive item. You want to ult her as soon as you can, then Mask of Madness, just in case it bounces to Wind Ranger. It was a late Mask of Madness, but it doesn't matter. You still killed her. Push in mid. There's no CM to protect the Wind Ranger now. Granted, your ability to kill Wind Ranger is low without the ult after spin, but it doesn't really matter. All right, now you want it back. You're faster than her. Just keep running. Don't stop running. You can wand. See, she gave up. And Wind Run still has a...
She's all alone.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Wind Run is gone. Now she's just a regular hero. Cooldown for Wind Run right now is 50 seconds. Like after it goes off. You just take this. Don't worry about her. She doesn't have ult. Just take it. You don't want to take it under tower. It decreases the chance to get these last hits. And send in your Javelin and your Maelstrom. You need that. It's very big. It de-incentivizes people to stop you from pushing because the Maelstrom will proc to them and they'll take damage just by existing in your lane. Also, it's good for fighting. Here's the question. Are you going to use a Manta effectively?
Top tower
No.
under siege.
Alright, that's too bad. You're going to learn. After you finish Mjolnir. Your DPS just went up tremendously, by the way.
Fortified.
Alright, this Wind Ranger has ult up again, I believe, and she has a regen, so careful. If she approaches you, I would just back up. You'll still get some damage to the tower. Okay, cool. She's going back to defend it, but the tower did take damage. Take that DD. Go top.
Double damage.
And you want to follow this route. You want to get behind him. You don't want them to ever know you're there until the moment. Kill Sven. Just fight him. He can't man fight you. Spin. Ooh. That was a mistake, but you might not pay for it. Wand quick, and don't run it for the maiden. She's gonna kill you. You didn't wand. See how I said wand quick? You have to wand. That small amount of health might actually have made you survive. You have to be very cautious with using Mask of Madness. It shuts off your best defensive capability in Blade Fury, and stops you from ulting too.
Your top tower is under attack.
You had my ult. Oh shit.
It was coming up during the fight. That's the thing. It wasn't ready out right off the bat, but you would have gotten it.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has been destroyed.
Because as a carry, you should never be fighting in a situation where your health is particularly low. You don't want to get, like, severely hurt. Now, granted, you did kill Sven, so it's not so bad. Because, obviously, it would have been a worse situation for your team if Sven was there. It's just sad. Two of them died. Two of you died, I think. 3 of you died. 2 for 3. This isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it's CM and Sven are going mid.
Once again, digital sports.
Wind Ranger is mid too. They're trying to take a big push mid since everybody just respawns. Although Sven is going to farm, so scratch that.
The seeds of fortune.
NP, can you grab that?
Like, it's perfect.
Not too late. CM got it. That's not too bad. Just be careful of a CM who's in this, guys.
Your middle tower is under attack.
All right. So your next talent is the attack speed. Some people will argue the Blade Fury movement speed is like huge and stuff, and it is big. But like oftentimes you use Blade Fury just to catch, and that's it. So like it just isn't super valuable. You want to kill this Wind Raider? She win ran. Go get her. Go get her. If you alter, she dies. Oh, she better not run all the way away. Oh, what a jerk. All right, scratch it. Yeah, she's too far.
I think he used his focus fire.
Yeah, focus fire and Wind Run.
Tower being attacked.
Wind Run is back by this point. No wonder they backed. They had a ward. It's gone now. Sorry, my phone. I'll go ahead and silence that.
Lena's coming towards it.
Thanks, phone carrier, for letting me know that my payment was processed. I definitely needed to know that you took money out of my
I'm gonna
account.
try to go for a spin.
Yeah, go for Sped. Unless you're not offered, just
No.
take him up. Sped has no ability to stop you from ulting once you ult.
I don't think we should go.
Alright. Send in your recipe for Mjolnir. The reason why you usually don't buy a recipe, but it's because then you can finish Mjolnir at the secret shop as you're walking by, which is kind of nice once you have a little bit more money. Otherwise, it's annoying to buy the Hyperstone and not have to like, oh, haste bottom, get it. That's your key to the city right there. All right. What do you want to do with that? I only see one hero. It's Krista Maiden. She has Glimmer, so she's not a target for you. She'll just Glimmer it off. You want bottom.
I'm gonna spend.
TP bot in the trees. Perfect, perfect, perfect. He doesn't know you're there. He's running coincidentally. Run through the trees. Get that
Do
boy.
it.
He's probably farming this camp. Yo, where did he go? There he is. Is he
He's
faster?
gone.
You probably could chase more, but it's too late. Once you don't commit, it's too late. He is like a 15-second lead on you. I don't know how he knew you were coming. He might have seen you TP from where you got the rune. I'm not sure. He shouldn't have known, though. It might have been a complete coincidence, because he's actually TPing to a different lane. Alk has a Radiance. No surprise there. When you do make a decision to go on somebody, you have to commit until it's clear it's not going to work. And you have to be decisive. Because, like, the lack of decisiveness is going to cost you, you know, kill opportunities. Alright, go farm towards top. Because you want to get the Hyperstone and finish Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Also, the Salk stage will kill him. If he decides to push. Okay, he's smart. He knows he can't do that. Alright, grab the Hyperstone, then farm the wave top. Oh, never mind, someone got the wave. You just grab the Hyperstone. Get the next wave top. Get that one. Alright, remember to use Mjolnir at the beginning of a fight. It's huge. Especially against Wind Ranger, this is the biggest counter. Since it lasts so long, unlike Blade Mail. Alright, now you're going to want a Manta. What Manta's going to do for you is it's gonna take off Frostbite. And also you can disjoint stuns. If a stun's coming at you, because they have quite a few that are obvious, you use it as it connects and you just dodge it. It's also just good in general. It does damage and has health, and Yasha's a good item in general, so it's just good. Learning to use Manta Style is like, it'll up your game tremendously. Like, when I have Manta Style, all the time I disjoint stuns. I'll just like dodge a stun and be invulnerable. And like the fact that I can cancel out a stun with an item like Manta is huge. They're fighting bottom, you might want to go over there. Make sure you go on an arced path this way. How many are there?
Oh.
There's 3.
Should
Wait
I
up
still
here.
go?
Wait here, wait here. See what they do.
They're all bottom.
And then what?
See what they do. Just wait. Okay, they're going towards the tower. Alright, that's bad for you. Alright, fortify the tower. Fortify quick? Yes, perfect. There are 4, so this is a bad fight, so back out. Push mid with your team.
Bottom tower being attacked.
They were so focused on the bottom tower that they let a hero of theirs die mid. So your team is getting
Push top.
stuff for this.
You can TP top.
Agree.
They're gonna rotate mid.
Keep pushing, don't stop.
Middle tower demolished.
Sniper, if you stay here mid, we might be able to take the tier 2 as well. Because if we trade tier 2s, it's better for us. We have a hard time pushing, they don't. Masculinus it. Oh wait, it's immoral, don't do that. Never mind. Oh, CM's a problem for you.
Sven's still bottom.
Should I still stay here?
Yeah, be careful. CM won't kill you by herself, but in case someone TP's in, you gotta be ready.
You do know your
Alright.
bottom tower is being attacked.
Now you can go in. You can see the Sven. Don't alter. As soon as the glimmer ends, you can alter. If she stays.
Okay.
Oh, Windrunner's behind you. Go on her. She already used Windrun. Go over here.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Featherless arrows can't hurt me, sniper.
Looks like
Masculinus. Awesome. One, get out.
Just split push.
Go for that invis.
Like up there. That's where you need to be right now.
Alright, go mid. Don't hit the creeps. Wait for CM.
What about the Alk?
Alright, go for the out. Well, he has a blink. He's like here. Yeah, CM kind of close there. Alright, push.
Put pressure on that.
CM left, so you have the option to put pressure here. Wind Ranger's still dead.
Joe.
Alright, yep, run away.
I just TP.
Alright, yeah, use your Blade Fury, then TP. Perfect. Buy another TP while you're here and buy your Yasha.
Let's go.
You should be able to afford the entire thing, I think. And trade Yasha for Quelling Blade, then sell Quelling Blade. Perfect. You're significantly stronger. The move speed is huge too. Now you're fast. It's hard for anybody except Alk to keep up with you because he has a Blink Dagger. Now you're just waiting for your ult to come off cooldown again, and you killing Wind Ranger, by the way, she was worth quite a lot of money. You're getting ahead. You're the highest level in the game. Just for note.
Oh. That's nice.
What other jungle items are there? You're gonna want that orb actually. Get the orb out of the stash. Send it to yourself.
put into developing this game. Any
What orb?
That's Orb of Destruction. It's the
look like snakes and
jungle item. And then send that to yourself. You can send Broom Handle back. Orb is super strong. It slows people too, so they can't run once you start hitting them. Your farm will increase dramatically as well. As you notice, you do so much damage to the creeps. The armor shred is a 5 is really big. Alright, you're gonna want to try to farm over here. And you're gonna wait for someone to go near the creep wave and then punish. Actually, who's bottom? 2 bottom? Just push the creep wave. Screw it. We saw Lina, we saw CM. I see Alk. You're fine. At 20, you're going to take the armor. It's going to make Wind Ranger not be able to kill you almost at all. Yep,
Should I just keep pushing?
Yeah, they're still fighting. I see 4.
more death.
They might TP in, so be careful for that.
I'm coming as fast as we can.
Alright, mask. No, that lies. It's Wind Ranger. Scary. Alright, remember, she has to use Wind Run for you to be able to do anything to her, so... She's pretty dead too. Unfortunately, if she has Wind Run, Jug can't ult her, so you have to try to get her to waste Wind Run. You guys could 5-man. I mean, Jug's really big right now. It's not ideal necessarily with our team comp, but it can work. Alright, push. Take that talent as well. The 10 armor is going to help tremendously, like I said.
I don't think we should do this.
Jug has spin, so don't worry about Jug. Just be careful. Alright. And get ready to spin. Get ready. That's too early. That's way too early, but he stopped anyway.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm glad you didn't TP. You don't need to.
Hey, Nature's Prophet, you can split waves, you know.
A tithe to the impurities.
Alk is really the only person on their team who's particularly scary. And Jug can kill Alk easily. Alright, go towards top.
Oh,
Oh, there's 3 top, 3 top, 4 top, 3. Alchemist, Lina, and CM. This is a good fight for our team if we can get there.
Tower under siege.
The CM is not the target, by the way. Alk is the target. But you can right-click CM. Get ready. Hit the crap out of her. Oh. Ult Alk. And then mask. Now see, even Alk. You got 2. You did everything you could. Your Leshrac screwed you a little bit. Alright, 3 for your team. This Prophet's just showing up now, 8 years later. Just be careful, Leshrac, with your Yules. Jug was probably going to kill CM without the Yules. It's all good, though. I know you were trying to do your combos, so it's not a big deal. Jug still got a double kill. Yeah, you did everything you could, to be honest with you. Your team did almost nothing. I grant that Sniper had a really good Hurricane Pike play, but other than that, it was almost nothing.
Your top tower is under
Like, I don't even know what happened to your Broodmother. I think she was there, but I'm not even sure.
Your top tower has fallen.
Leshrac tried. He just exploded, of course. Well, that build is... It's a little outdated, but you can do that. It's not, like, terrible. You just basically have to split push and only split push, and then use it to get out so they can't chase you. Yeah, but you can't really get one out of Nature's Prophet. If you're going to have a tank, it has to be a Broodmother. And that's not common, but you would buy, like, an AC or something as your next item, and then Broodmother would ult and stay in the front because she can't die. Yeah, but you're still not a tank as NP. You don't really have a tank lineup. You didn't, like, there's no heroes in the game that are particularly tanky. Like, NP's strength gain is 2.6, so he's never going to have that much health or magic resistance. Alright, you got Manta. Nice. Alright, go top, help the Alk. I mean, help against the Alk. Alright, let him
Should I
go.
chase? Yeah.
No. You just push him off. You just basically told him that he can't attack Broodmother. So. Next item. Butter. Scotty. Scotty.
Scotty? What's that?
Eye of Scotty.
Oh.
It gives you a lot of health pool, which you really need right now. And also, if you hit an Alchemist with it, if you just right-click him, he has a really hard time trading with you because the attack slow is gigantic. So he's just going to be a sad guy. Broodmother just trying to steal your farm. Pretty typical. Take this outpost. Alright, push mid. Because you don't want Broodmother to follow you around trying to take your farm. Unfortunately, your team is really low on farm. Like, you'll even notice at the end how much more money you have than most of your team. Like, Sniper is okay. But since he has a Midas, I'd actually argue not great. Ult.
Oh, shit.
Manta then ult. You got stunned, sorry. You got full Alk stun, there's nothing you can do. Don't buy back, your team's already dead, screw it. I was gonna say buy back.
Buy back.
Oh, that too. That's also a pretty big factor, huh? Broodmother should just man up and fight. Not that she had that much of an option, but you know.
You should have fought?
No, Broodmother. Yeah, Broodmother should have turned because she's not gonna get away. But it doesn't really matter. She was gonna die regardless. She wouldn't have lived. It just, it's more on the course of like you guarantee you die if you try to run because Alk's gonna get you. you guarantee die if you fight, but at least you'll do damage. Like, that's really where it comes down to. It doesn't matter, though. There's not much you could do. No fortify yet, so... NP, keep pushing. You're doing the right thing.
We just gotta hold on.
Yeah, exactly. And they might come for NP now, because they're going to see that they're going to lose their tower top. But there's not much... That's the point. You stop them from taking tier 3s for it.
Yeah, MP, you need to back off.
Kara, this Crystal Maiden is going to go on you. That's money for the team.
Enemy's top tower is
Alright, we got a tower out of it. Sweet. This Alk has no health. You can kill this Alk.
Well, nature prophets dead.
He should have gone for the Alk instead, but it's okay. I know he had already committed a Shadow Blade away from CM, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright, you want to... I guess you could TP 3 feet away. That's alright.
Where?
Just take the outpost bottom and then farm. The area. You just don't want them to be able to TP on top of you. It's very scary. Because like if an Alchemist TPs on top of you with +1, you die. Probably.
I'm headed to you, Chuck.
Farm those
Try to
ancients.
get that.
Alright, the items are still waiting on. Desto's been nerfed though a little bit. It's not terrible, but it's definitely been nerfed over other items.
Don't go now, you're all alone.
Well, Jug can kill Sven in a 1v1 fight any day. He has way more money.
Yeah, there's 3 of them over there.
Yeah, that's the concern, is can he kill Sven fast enough?
You just need to go away.
Alright, you're a little scared of... Well, Sven's alone, but he has too many creeps. You can't really fight when there's so many creeps. Just take the creeps. If Sven decides to initiate on you after you kill the creeps, then he dies.
Should I kill him?
Yeah. Ult him, and then mass. And he has no way to stop this besides throwing it off to somebody else. Manta, as soon as you come down, Manta. It was your best bet. You had no other chance. There was actually 5, and that's just something you had to try. Broodmother was in danger. If Broodmother was even remotely, like, farmed, you'd be fine. Broodmother, on the other hand, is literally the least farmed hero on your team, I think. Lash is comparative, but... Oh, Bloodthorn and NP, great. I'm sure their team is making similar stupid buys, but it's just so sad to see, like, bad items like that. Bloodthorn's a good item later. Like, NP's not nearly farmed enough for that. Get a Maelstrom, get a Scythe, get a, anything, really. But NP's a strong hero, so he might still do enough work to make it worth it this game. Which is sad when you think about it.
Oh, well.
Was he warding? I think he was warding. Yeah, he has wards out. NP might take another tower for you guys, so take the win, right?
Yeah, true.
Say it's small, but it is money that helps you guys. Just save buyback the best you can. I know you don't have it now, but don't buy anything.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, your ult's not up. I'm gonna pick it to the team. Careful, careful, you're going way too close. Manta? Okay. You gotta remember, Wind Ranger ult is painful. She did die, so interesting, I guess. Sven Ags is really powerful this game versus people like Sniper. He's having a rough time here. Ooh, good Hurricane. Game's not over yet. Nature's Prophet is still getting stuff done. Oh, so close. I'm so sad for him. No reason to flame. Just let it go. Stuff happens.
Should I buy back? Actually, no. Should I?
Yeah, buy back and get this out. Get ult.
Oh, okay.
Mask of Madness. Mjolnir yourself. before he turns. Okay, if he backs, that's fine. Call that a win. Sven's gonna go on you. Manta now. Or, oh yeah, do that. That's fine. You're probably gonna die still, but you're doing stuff. Brewmother just not helping.
What?
I
Oh.
said Brewmother just not helping. Has been sitting in base for a while. Alright. Well, he is an Alk. Alk gets the most money in the game by far. How long was this? 45 minutes.
30 minutes. That's pretty good, I guess.
But we still got some time so we can cover some of the end game and stuff and talk about it. Let's see the net worth because I'm curious. You were at the end because you bought back,
14.
and only because you bought back. You were behind Nature's Prophet. I think you would have had more farm than him. So you would have been right behind the sniper who has a Midas in a 41-minute game. So you were close to farming as well as a sniper who got a Midas who he could use for roughly 30 whatever minutes. That's a lot of money. You're comparable with CM and Lena and Windranger. The only person who farmed far and away better was, of course, Fen, because Fen has a farming mechanic because he has Cleave, and the Alchemist, which is no shock. They had a really good late game lineup. You're really never, if you compare these heroes, you're never really supposed to win. Well, that's not even necessarily true. You have a rough time winning the late game because the tanky Alk and the tanky Sven you'll never kill fast enough, and they're good heroes against people like Broodmother, because they take out all of her spiders and they kill her fast, which is what she doesn't want because her ult needs sustain. So you guys have a rough game ahead of you, but it's not, unreasonable. You and Brood actually did, hold on. You did second most damage in your team. Very close to the sniper. You and Sniper were getting it done. Broodmother did nothing. As did Leshrac, but I know he was trying. Sniper did for farm. He was fine. Your farm was actually spectacular. You had the highest farm up until about 18 minutes, if you notice your line. It, easily. You just had the most money. You stayed on a pretty consistent trend, but you had trouble in the late game, and that just kind of curved back a little bit while everybody else got more farm, meaning like the enemy. Nature's Prophet did nothing for farm. I think that's because he was the support, though, granted. Brewmother did nothing for farm, so offlane was 100% a throw. We had nothing done there. It was an absolute loss. Sven was crap, though. He had nothing. What a broke Sven. Windranger, too. They had no money on their team early at all. Their Alk didn't even farm super great. So
Did we
actually,
have gone early or like pushed more?
say it again.
You have pushed more early on.
You think you should have pushed more?
I'm just saying, should we have?
They should have. Brewmother and Nature's Prophet. Yeah, you guys seem to have, besides the offlane having no money, you guys have a pretty big advantage in net worth. Let me look at the graph. Yeah, your net worth was ahead by a couple thousand for most of the first 20 minutes, and then they start getting more money. They should have been pushing the whole game. That's what they do. It's hard because they have such a good push lineup too, though. That's a rough thing to do. I think Sniper going treads is fine. Midas, since you were ahead, is not a problem. It's a little late, but it's not terrible. Hurricane's good. Maelstrom's good. It's a good item. Leshrac. Yules is great. I think Kaya's bad, though. People aren't buying Kayas on supports anymore. The higher MMRs, they're just not great. Anything is better. Like a Veil is actually better. As is this Atos he was buying. That'd also be good. I actually think a Glimmer would have been best, though. Like, this Leshrac probably should have decided to get the Yules is fine and then immediately Glimmer. For you, I think your items are fine. Like, you're solid. You're rock solid here. There's not much they can do about you. As far as, like, as a solo hero versus a solo hero, you're in a really good spot. They were just so farmed, like the Alchemist and stuff. There's not much you could do. Brewmother rushed a medallion with no boots. I'm sure that does work, actually. It's not bad. Then got boots. It's fine. Diffusal Blade is for a fighting brood, but she's already behind, so she should probably... I don't want to say rush AC, but I want to say rush AC, you know? Vlad's, maybe? Vlad's is a good item, too. Maybe she could cut on Vlad's instead of Diffusal Blade and just try to help the team in general so that we have a lot of lifesteal and the armor and the regen. That would have been nice. Then an AC, maybe? or an Orchid if she really wanted to do something that was like fight orientated. Nature's Prophet Shadowblade build does work, but you need boots first probably, so you can actually win lane, because Nature's Prophet didn't buy any early item or early boots other than the brown boots to start, which is terrible. One of the reasons they probably lost the offlane was Nature's Prophet. No regen, and not that I see anyway. I don't see any regen. Starting with boots is terrible. Don't do that on like any hero in the game. But he started with boots at the start and then rushed a Shadowblade without any bracers, any nulls, anything like that. Terrible. And the Shadowblade and Orchid don't really go together. I think this is kind of bad. You don't really want to build like a pushing item and a fighting item that don't really coordinate. You can do it. It's not the worst. It's just I would rather have seen him buy like an AC or something, which would have helped the team in fights and also pushed. It's a hybrid item. It does both. Deso is another example. Both of those are hybrid items. I would have liked to see, even a Maelstrom is also a hybrid item. A Maelstrom is very cost efficient too, so I probably would have wanted to see a Maelstrom here. Finishing the Bloodthorn is nonsense. It doesn't help your kill potential that much over Orchid. It's so expensive too. It's not a good item. Your Nature's Prophet's build is honestly abysmal. I can't even, to be real with you. It's a sad day, but you played well. You farmed well. Obviously, it shows. I think the big things to take away from are learning how to, like, your movement in fights and stuff, and when you click your abilities. Like, you could tell, like, you wouldn't get your ult off in time and you get stunned, and even if you got it off afterward, you'd like. It's the way you initiate into a fight that really allows you to cast your spells. So you need to make sure you position yourself like. And then be decisive. Like, click your ability as soon as it's available. Because, you know, your abilities have a little bit of higher range than you might think. If you're able to do that, then I think you'll do a little bit better. But in general, I mean, you're not the reason you lost the game. Like, straight up. Like, the 1-9 and 1-6 is just a painful game. Did they even have any bad builds as a side note? I'm just curious for your benefit. Like, is there anybody in their team who did poorly to counterbalance the poor people on your team? Because I don't think so. Nope, CM built exactly what she should have built. Even the Maelstrom is actually acceptable, Lakey. Lina rushing Ags is a little bit greedy. And Akaya. Okay, Lina's build wasn't great, but it was a late game build, so it's fine. Sven built fine. Usually people buy the Ags first, so it's a little bit questionable, but it's a good build. Windranger rushing MKB is questionable. She should have a Maelstrom instead, so actually that's not great. So they're not optimal builds, but they're all acceptable builds. The Alchemist, on the other hand, he knew exactly what he was supposed to do. I actually wonder if this Alchemist is a Smurf. And the reason I say that is because his build is rock solid, but I doubt that. If it's a Smurf, it's a dedicated Smurf. He has a lot of games. So I kind of doubt that too. Although his win rates are really high. On 3 heroes. Never played ranked before. I don't know. I don't think so necessarily. He has like 2,400 commands in this profile, so I very much doubt he's a Smurf. Hard to tell though. Anyway, well, it was a good game, Substick. Don't be afraid to contact me in the future. I'm gonna end this particular broadcast here for everybody watching this. Just because this is a quick coaching session. I might be on this tonight for anybody who's watching on Twitch. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play tonight, but I'll probably play something. I haven't decided yet, so we'll figure that out. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you